I'm back again at the same place, different time, my dear friends. I hope you are doing all right around the world. Welcome back to another episode. Let's continue where we left off. Yesterday there was nothing much, really. Nothing was quiet. And look, I had a time to rest. I had a time to chill out. I had a time to watch TV. I had a time to praise the Lord. In Jesus' name. If you know that, you know if you're a Christian. What is happening? You know what's happening? Somebody spoke. Somebody spoke. Who is that? Somebody's missing, right? We heard Enzo Maresca'S is going to talk. 1 week ago, he's going to do an interview and Chelsea, they're going to put it on YouTube right away. I think he did this interview maybe like 2 weeks ago. Chelsea somehow they were busy on the transfer market and they did not release the video, and everybody they had a question, like including me. Where is Maresca? Is he missing? Is somebody kidnapped him or something? We're not hearing. And the preseason is about to start. Where is Enzo Maresca? Well, Enzo Maresca spoke today, and so many people compared him with Pep Guardiola because he got bald hair, right? And he got beards all over here, and they're comparing him with two. It's not the same. He's not going to turn up with Pep Guardiola. There are some Chelsea fans who are just crazy. It's unbelievable when you look on Twitter, you look on social media, or this platform where these people comparing him with Pep Guardiola. Oh, he's going to be like City. We're going to be like City. It does not work like that. Don't compare two with one. Enzo Maresca is Enzo Maresca, and it's tactic. That's it. And some Chelsea fans, they're comparing Enzo Maresca to Leicester City in the Championship. Oh, we're going to win the Premier League. He's going to do the same thing like he did with Leicester City. They won the Championship. I could not have any words. I'm just like, what are you guys saying? The Championship and the Premier League are two different things. Premier League is very difficult to win. He comes in the Premier League, he finds Liverpool, he finds City, he finds Arsenal, those teams who are competing at top four. You just cannot go there and walk in and just win the Premier League on the first season. It doesn't work like that. Yes, it did work with Antonio Conte, but Antonio Conte had players, had experience, he had Diego Costa, had Eden Hazard, had Cesc Fabregas, Matic, if you remember, N'Golo Kante. They bought N'Golo Kante from Leicester City, N'Golo Kante. They both have similar names. If you don't know, you get confused, right? So, all that stuff, if you have experience in the team, things can happen quickly. If you don't, everybody's going to question. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. If that happened, I'll be shocked. Every video I'm going to do up here, I'll be just like, I cannot believe Chelsea, they won the Premier League with a young team. I'll be shocked if that happened. But you never know. In football, anything can happen in this sports entertainment, right? Of course. Talking about Enzo Maresca, let's hear what he's saying about stuff. Check out this. There he's walking.
Enzo, first of all, a very warm welcome to Chelsea. How does it feel to be sat here today?
Thank you. Yeah, very happy, excited. Will be a fantastic journey. Yeah, exciting to start as soon as possible.
Tell us about your first week at the club. How important has it been to get your surroundings and the people at Cobham at Stamford Bridge?
Yeah, it's been quite busy. It's normal at the beginning. It's always in the same way. You try to know all the people around the training ground, some of the players that they were already there. But yeah, the feeling is fantastic.
You mentioned the players. It is a squad full of talent and personality. How excited are you to work with them on a day-to-day basis?
Very excited. One of the reasons I'm here is because I'm convinced that the squad is very good. As you said, it's full of talent. So
one of the reasons here is convinced that the squad is good. A lot of talent in the squad. One of the reasons here is convinced that the squad is good. Let's continue.
The most important thing now is that we are able to create the right culture that drive us through the season. I always said the same. If you are able to improve players, that means that you improve the team. So it's our target to try to improve all of them day by day.
It's excited because comparing with Leicester City and Chelsea, it's a totally different level of everything. Like I said 4 days ago, Chelsea Football Club, no matter what this owner they're trying to do, like they're trying to start the process or that stuff, I think at some point, if Chelsea doesn't win any trophies, because this football club is all about trophies, let's be honest, come on. I know they're trying to put us into the position like Brighton or the other stuff like lower clubs, right? But at a certain point, as I said, it's going to start declining. You have to, by all means, get experienced players. You have to, you know? Don't forget the present. Right now is the present. Don't forget that. The future, yes, we always think about the future. We always think, okay, what am I going to do on this and this and this and this? I need to do this. You plan, right, for the future. So when you reach at a certain point, that thing you planned is already there. You know it, right? That is very good. The way they are doing it is very fantastic. But don't forget the present. What is in front of you right now? You know, you have to work with the present, and the present require experience. Experience at all costs, mate. That is it. If that makes sense, at all costs. Let's continue.
And we saw last year, obviously, with the incredible success at Leicester, the style of play is so important to your philosophy, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think every manager has their own idea or style. The mine is it's quite clear. Yeah, as you said, last year was very good, but it's already finished now. New chapter, new squad, new club, and yeah, very happy to be here.
And you bring with you such a winning mentality from what you've achieved. How important is that moving forward?
It's the main point. It's the main point because when you join a club like Chelsea, you have to know that it's a club that has to win. So for us, we're gonna try to do our best.
When you join a club like Chelsea, it's a club that you have to know you have to win. You have to, because there's a lot of pressure. The fan base, Chelsea fan base are crazy. They want to win. They want to win the trophy. Look, I understand. I fully understand Enzo Maresca'S point. I fully understand where it's coming from. I fully understand the situation he's been put on. I fully understand. I'm not going to blame him next season. I'm looking at the directors and the owners. That's what I'm doing this time. I'm not going to look at the manager. The manager, he came in to do what he was told to do. You understand that? You know, if your boss told you something at work, you have to do this, and this is the position you are in. I don't want you to get into this place, This is your room. Work in this room. And all the facility and all the tools and everything, they are in this room. If you need anything, everything is available right here. The other thing, yes, you can do this and this, but we're going to take care of it. If you don't obey those orders, you cross the line, you're in big trouble. You are in big trouble. So I'm not going to blame Maresca this season. Maresca is here to do what he was told to do. That's it. Yeah, let's continue.
To be there, at least to fight and to compete with that clubs that in this moment they are winning and they are there fighting to win titles.
Throughout your career as a player and as a young coach, Enzo, you've worked with so many big personalities, big managers.
Yeah.
Has that helped to shape you as a coach?
Absolutely. Yeah, as you said, Ancelotti, Lippi, Pellegrini, all of them very important manager. I think we all try to take things and then we...
It's so funny. He did not mention Pep Guardiola. He mentioned Ancelotti, Pellegrini, and he mentioned the other one. I was surprised. I thought he was going to mention Pep Guardiola because everybody's comparing him to Pep Guardiola. You know, that's the first thing I was looking in this video, if he's going to mention Pep Guardiola. He did not mention Pep Guardiola. Maybe it's just me, you know, overthinking or maybe overacting, over talking. But come on, you got to mention Pep. He's one of the best coaches in the world, Pep Guardiola. I don't know. Let's continue.
Create our own, box with all these things inside, and this is what I try to do since I start to think to be manager.
And here at Chelsea, we have a rich history of Italian players and managers. I know you're smiling at that. Has that helped, with regards to your decision and coming here and the idea of building a legacy of your own?
One of the reasons for sure. I'm very proud to be, again, one Italian manager again here. Probably there is something between Chelsea club, Chelsea family, and Italian people.
It is true. The Italian people at Chelsea, they always succeed, and we have that good relationship, that bond. I don't know what is that about. We won the Champions League in 2012 with Di Matteo, the Italian guy. Fantastic. We won the Premier League in 2010 with Enzo, Italian. Fantastic. We have a good relationship with Italian. So I got a slightly good feeling, not much, but a little faith. You can't speak much because you don't know what to expect from Enzo Maresca. You can't speak much, and nobody can speak much. We're just waiting to see the preseason. We wait and see. Let's continue.
That works well.
You've spoken about those relationships and also the importance of culture. With that in mind, how important is it to build a bond with the Chelsea supporters between the players, the coaches, and the fans?
In this moment, for me, is when you join a club, you always try to analyze what the club or the team needs to improve and to do the right things. And for me, it's quite clear we need to create as soon as possible the right mentality, the right culture, and culture that the fans, they can be proud of the team. So this is
exactly that's the main key. You have to quickly convince the fans that you know what you're doing. You got to do that, and this is the problem. A lot of managers, when they come at Chelsea, they don't do that. They started using this, they started using that, this and this. No, you got to know exactly what you're doing. Pochettino made a mistake in the preseason. Remember in the preseason when we would say, oh, this team looks good. The lineup and the system, I think it is working. I remember Pochettino preseason. We started the Premier League. He started back three. And we did not see that in preseason. We saw back four in preseason. We saw Cucurella get into the midfield helping, like he started doing at the end, Pochettino. We saw that in preseason. And everything just went from zero to waste. He said back three and it was not working and we struggled, remember? You got to know what you are doing. You got to convince the fans. You got to convince us, because we want to see a system that is working. We want to see, okay, the manager knows what he's doing. The manager is here to do some kind of, good stuff. We need to trust in you. You're the manager. And that's it's very difficult for some managers to do that. It's very difficult for some manager to think that and, to stick to their plans, to stick to their philosophy, I would say, so you have to. Maresca is saying here, it's a very, very important thing he's saying. And if he does that, fair play. But as I said again, I'm not going to blame Maresca this season. If we see things, bad things and everything is not going well, I'm not going to blame Maresca. No, it's not his fault. Let's continue.
Important, we're going to try to be an aggressive team on the ball and off the ball. And we need to create this connection between the fans and the club, and especially at home. When you have your own fans behind the team pushing, it's like to play with 12 players, and this is what we have to create here.
Absolutely. And speaking of Stamford Bridge, obviously we saw you in the away dugout last season. What will it mean to you personally to walk out of that tunnel for the first time?
I just said I feel very proud. I consider Chelsea one of the biggest clubs in the world, so I feel very proud of it.
Things obviously change next week with all the players returning for pre-season, most of them of course. How big a part of your plan is it to get people out on the pitch as soon as possible to really sort of get that message across?
It's very important. It's important because we need to know each other. I already know all of them, to be honest, because I watched so many games in the last 2-3 weeks. So I know all of them. It's always different when you spend the day by day with the person. You can see them through games.
You know all of them, huh? I don't think he knows them. I don't think he does. You have to know somebody, like he's saying, personally. You got to know somebody personally. Like, you watch me here, that's example, right? You watch me all the time. I talk about football, I'm back again at the same place, different time. You know me here, you watch me, but you don't know me personally. You don't know what I want, you don't know what I like personally. I don't know you personally, and I don't know you because I don't watch you. You watch me, you know me. You see? That's what it is. So let's see. If you sit down with the players face to face, talking to them, because he has to do that. He has to sit down in the office with them one by one and talk to them and see their manners, see what they are, see their reaction, because not everybody is gonna have some minutes, for sure. Not everybody is gonna have some minutes. We signed Drew Berryhill from Leicester City, and that is gonna be very hard for Galagher, I have to say. Galagher, I think he's gonna, I just have a feeling he's not gonna have some minutes like he did under Managerial Pochettino. It's gonna have a very difficult, and he has to compete. Let's see what's gonna happen. Chelsea, of course, they wanna sell Galagher. I'll come to Galagher, because there's something happened again. New update, not bad thing, but just a new update. Let's continue with Maresca.
But then when you spend the day by day with the players, with the human being, with the person, you receive different kind of feelings. So it's very important to start Monday. And as I said, I'm very, very happy, very excited.
And finally, Enzo, what message would you give to Chelsea fans watching this right now? How excited should they be?
No, just trust the process, trust the idea, being behind the team, and for sure we're gonna join the journey. That is not like every club, every manager. Will be not easy, because there is nothing easy. But for sure, we're going to enjoy our journey.
And we wish you luck.
Thank you very much.
That's Maresca interview. That is Maresca interview. He said, trust the process. The journey is going to be enjoyable, and at the same time, it's going to be very difficult. We understand. I understand. It's not going to be easy to win games, especially for a new manager. He has to start again. And he has to say, trust the process, Under Pochettino, they said, trust the process, and we did. And at the end, everything started working good, right? So we have to start from the scratch with Enzo Maresca. We have to accept that. And we will trust the process. There's no other way. Absolutely no other way. We have to back Enzo Maresca from the kickoff up to the end of the season. That is the plan. Let me know down in the comment, what do you think about Maresca? He's a fantastic guy. He looks, ready. He looks happy. He looks like he has a plan. He looks like he knows exactly what he needs. And look, that is good. You need a manager who knows what he's doing, not a manager who does not know nothing, So, moving on from that, I said Galagher. Here it is. Understood, Atletico Madrid remain the most interested club in Conor Galagher this summer. Atletico have made contact with Chelsea for Galagher, as he is one of the names in the short list. Not an easy deal, as still expensive, but Atletico interest is genuine. Chelsea want Omodillion from Atletico Madrid. If Atletico Madrid lower their price, I think they're negotiation. I think there is negotiation behind the scene. I have a feeling. Galagher or Omodillion, I will not be surprised if there's going to be some swipe deal up there. I will not be surprised. It's quiet right now. We are not hearing any transfer like Chelsea they have signed this, Chelsea they have signed that. It's very quiet. I have a feeling there is some talking going on. Wait and see. Wait and see. Now, Galagher, Atletico Madrid, anything can happen, and I would be so happy if he moved to Atletico Madrid. But I got a feeling again, if Galagher goes to Atletico Madrid, remember Kevin De Bruyne is retiring, or not retiring. It looks like he's gonna move to Saudi. They are offering him a lot of money up there. You know what's that mean? I have a feeling in the future, Galagher, if City comes in with a lot of money, buy him from Atletico Madrid. If he moved to Atletico Madrid, we don't know, right? The history repeats itself. You know what's that mean, right? Anyway, let's continue with, I think this is the last one. Check out this. Caicedo spoke. Caicedo on physical preparation at Chelsea last season. Yes, with Pochettino, he was strong. When I arrived at Chelsea, it was difficult for me. At Brighton, it was all tactic, only with the ball. Tactic, and at Chelsea, it was run, and it was difficult for me. With Chelsea, I always ran a little more, and with Brighton, we almost always had the ball. With Chelsea, it was a different kind of football, and we had to run more. And he did an interview with that. And so many people, they are saying this is why a lot of players, they had injuries. I will say this. Better not be injured next season. Because everybody looks like they're blaming Pochettino, run. And look, yes, that is tactic, Pochettino, right? He wants his players to run so that they are comfortable when the football match starts. I understand that tactic situation, that logic. But let's not put on Pochettino all this stuff. Remember, we sacked all the doctors, all the good doctors, we sacked them, and we hire a bunch of doctors we don't even know, you know? Next season, I don't want to see Pochettino names again. I don't want to see injuries. Better not be any words about injuries. You know, better. I want to see the team fine. Completely, 100%. Anyway, I will see you soon, guys. Have a lovely day. Subscribe to Isaac Football Club. Hit that notification bell. You don't have to miss all the sweet dreams. I will see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for having this time with me. And God bless.